Welcome to the first in our new series about WordPress plugins. 7 essential WordPress plugins that are going to make all of the difference to your day-to-day blogging life. So if you're a blogger and you're not using WordPress, you need to think twice, because WordPress is a highly extensible platform with thousands of different plugins that you can really use to your advantage to adapt it to your exact needs and to make sure that you get people visiting you. The problem is there are so many of these plugins that very often you're wondering, well, which ones do I actually need to use? Which are the ones that are going to really make a difference? Well, we're going to introduce you to not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6, but 7 killer plugins that are really going to make a difference to your everyday blogging. This is episode 1, so in our first episode we're going to take you through the all-in-one SEO pack, which is a great way of making sure that you get people coming to your site right from the beginning. So this is basically a toolkit for tweaking your WordPress and making sure that you get really good results in Google, making sure people will come and find you. So SEO, if you don't know those initials, stands for Search Engine Optimization. And basically this means making sure that you bring people to your blog by making it as friendly as possible to Google and the other search engines. Example, you're on Google, you're searching for a site about fluffy kittens. You're not going to troll through 100 different pages. You're going to choose the very top ones. We want to make sure that you're in those top results and not on page 10 somewhere where no one's ever going to click on it and find you. What the plugin won't do, there are some things that it's just not possible to do. If you're a complete loser, it's not going to help you. If you don't have any friends, you don't have any contacts, you don't bother to link to people, you're not going to get any links back. Plugins can't help you. It's not going to stop you from writing boring content. If you write 10-page, tedious, boring blog posts, you're not going to get links. And links, ultimately, are what's going to bring people to your blog. So inbound links are really important. Now, what this plugin can do, besides bring you links and make you friends, which is just not going to be possible, is make sure that your blog is really friendly to the search engines. First of all, titles. It's going to make sure that your title bar, which is the most important place on your blog, is displaying the right information. Here you can see my blog, and the information about me, the fact that I'm a screencaster, a web video maker, a consultant, a blogger, that's all there. Also keywords. Obviously you're going to have keywords that you want people to find you via. It's going to help you to plug those keywords directly into your posts and into your whole blog to help people find your content there. Duplicate content can be a real pain, and it can really end up with you being discriminated against in Google. This plugin will help you to eliminate duplicate content in your WordPress blog. So that's another really useful feature. First of all, we need to grab it. So we're going to head on over to the website, which is the all-in-one SEO pack. You can find the URL at the end of this video and directly underneath this video for you to click on. What you do when you go there is click on download, and that's going to give you a zip file. Now the zip file will probably open by itself, but if it doesn't, no problem. You just unzip the file by double clicking on it, whether you're on a Mac or on Windows or on Linux, and that will open it up and give you a folder. This folder you can open, you can poke around, but you don't need to. All you need to do is FTP it, directly send it up to your WordPress installation. Now when you're using your FTP program, which can be anything that you use, I personally use Transmit on the Mac, but you have your own personal preferences. Go to WP Content and then go to Plugins. That's the folder that you need to drop, the all-in-one folder all together. Just drop it straight in there, and then that's going to upload to your WordPress account, ready for you to use. Now the next thing you need to do is activate it. If you don't activate it, you're going to find that you don't actually have that plugin available for you. So what you need to do is scroll down in the plugins menu, just click on plugins, and then go to the all-in-one SEO and activate. That'll give you a little yellow bar at the top telling you that it's been activated, and then you're ready to go. So we're first going to look at blog-wide SEO, all of the things that are going to affect the whole of your blog and have a deep impact on people finding that content. Then we'll look at post-by-post information. So go over to your options menu and select the plugin, and then when you've done that, you'll see the different options that you've got available to you. Now at the very top you've got that all-important thing we were talking about, the home title. And this is the title that's going to appear at the top of the browser bar and is also really important for the search engine to find you. So you want to get some really good keywords in here. You want to put all of the things that you hope people will find you for. So for example here I've got my name, I've got what I do, I've got my different kind of job roles. So that really means if someone's searching for those things, hopefully they're going to find me, and well, let's see. Once that's done, you've got the home description. Now the description is something that a lot of people just leave out altogether, but this is what appears when people find you on Google, and this is what's going to entice them or not to come and visit your website once they've actually found your search result. Now, a lot of people, as I say, just leave this blank and it ends up with some really disgusting results. So here, for instance, if we look again at our fluffy kittens search, you'll see at the top of the page we've got loading, hello, elsewhere, Flickr, Vimeo, Twitter. It's meaningless and it tells me nothing about the site. If I enter information in this description, this is going to be a whole lot more useful. It basically means that instead of like all of these different sites here that have totally meaningless descriptions, I have a description that tells someone exactly what the content is, why they want to come and find it. This is going to lure people to click. So getting that description in there is a really, really important thing and is well worth taking the time to do. When you've done that, you're also going to want to put in some keywords. What are the words that people are searching for that are going to help them to find your content? What is it that you've chosen to write about? What's your niche? These are the important questions. These are the things that are going to make a big difference. So as you can see, I've plugged in a whole lot of different keywords here, and that's cool. Rewrite titles is an option you can turn on or off, and this basically means that it won't affect the title in the blog post, but again in the title bar it can change it to these following parameters. So you can change the post title, blog title will be the options. This is a great way of meaning that if you load in the title and you type these in directly using the plugin, you'll be able to get really focused keywords that bring people into that particular post. So you can do the same thing for category, archive, tag and search format titles, and there's also the option, as we said before, to make some other changes. Let's have a look at the post level SEO, so how you can change individual posts. So you go to your write post option, and that gives you the option to put together your post. Here you can see I'm writing a post on 7 essential WordPress plugins for tutorial. So that's rather a long and not particularly great title. I'm doing this in code editor, but a lot of people may choose the visual editor, so it could look a little bit more like this in your particular browser. But if you scroll directly down beneath that editor, this is where you'll see the all-in-one SEO pack plugin at the post level. So here you can make some changes, and it's worth just taking a minute out of your time before you post to just tap in these extra details. So here you can add a different title, and by putting in a different title, this is a title for the search engine. It's not going to change the main title on your post, but it is going to help the search engine. So here you can plug in the keywords WordPress, plugin, tutorial, and really help people to find that content a lot easier. Again, we said about the description before, really, really important to get a good description that's going to lure people in if they find that particular item. And then finally, we've got keywords once again, so you can really laser target your keywords for each and every post that you have, as well as for your whole blog. So these are great ways that you can use this plugin, and when you do that, it is going to bring home that traffic. So all in all, we're talking about a very cool plugin that can have a lot of impact just by making some really, really small effort on your part. And obviously, small amount of effort is always a very, very good news for bloggers who obviously, if you've got a busy schedule and you just want to get that post out there, this is a great way of not having to jump for 101 different hoops. Just get that content out there, and there you go. You've made a very, very small contribution to having to do so. So absolutely fantastic. Let's have a look at the results now and see what happens when we do that and we've got those ready in our posts. So here's my own website that we've just been looking at before, and as you can see up at the top, we've now got the content that I plugged in before for the title of the main page. So that's what happens on the home page. Now if you go down to the actual post and click on a particular post, you'll see that the impact is instant. The top title bar now has WordPress Plugin Essentials. It's the abbreviated format we created using the post by post plugin. This is a great way of just being able to make those tweaks, and there you go. Obviously we can't see all of the results, the ones that are in the search engines, but I guarantee you that this will make a difference to the people that come and visit your site. So there we go, one great plugin, 6 more to go in our series. Get that downloaded, we've got the link just down there. This is the SEO all-in-one pack. You can see the URL here. You can also click on it directly below the video. Get it installed. This is well worth it. This has been a tutorial by Michael Pick, and you can visit me on michael-pick.com for Splash Press Media. Thank you for watching.